I still remember the first day I met Armin. I was sitting alone in the college cafeteria, counting the coins in my hand, wondering if I could afford lunch. "Bro, you planning to eat those coins? Or buy something?" he said, dropping his tray across from me. I looked up confused. "I was just thinking." "Thinking doesn't fill your stomach," he laughed. "Here, share mine." "I can't take your food," I said. "You can, and you will. I hate eating alone." That was the first time I smiled that week. "Why are you being nice to me?" I asked. He shrugged. "You look like you needed it." "I do," I admitted quietly. "Good. Then we're friends now." "Just like that?" "Yeah," he grinned. "Unless you're a serial killer." I laughed. "I'm not." "Perfect. Then it's settled." From that day on, we were inseparable. "Bro, we're gonna make it big one day," he told me during late-night study sessions. "We can barely pass exams," I replied. "Exactly. Imagine what we'll do when we actually try." "You're crazy, and you need that in your life." "I guess I do." We struggled together through everything: assignments, money, stress. "I've got 200 rupees left," I told him one evening. "Same," he said. "We're rich." "Rich in what?" "Hope," he smirked. "Hope doesn't pay rent." "It will. One day. Promise." "Promise." After graduation, we didn't go our separate ways like everyone else. "We start a business," he said. "With what money?" "We figure out." "That's not a plan." "It's better than giving up." "I'm scared," I admitted. "Good," he said. "That means it matters." We worked out of my small room at first. "Bro, this is our office," he said, looking around at the broken chair and old table. "This is embarrassing." "No, this is the beginning." "You really believe that?" "I do. Don't you?" "I want to." "Then believe it with me." Slowly, things started to grow. We got our first client. I shouted one day. "No way." He jumped up. "You're serious?" "Yes. Bro, we're actually doing this." "We are." He hugged me tightly. "I told you." "You did." "You doubted me." "I did." "Never doubt me again." "I won't." As money started coming in, I trusted him more and more. "Handle the finances," I told him. "You sure?" he asked. "I trust you." "You shouldn't say that so easily." "I mean it." "Then I won't let you down." "I know you won't." That's when Sarah came into my life. "Who's she?" Armin asked the first time he saw her with me. "She's important," I said. "That's serious?" "I think so." Sarah smiled at him. "So you're the famous Armin." "Famous," he laughed. "I like her already." "Don't flirt with my girlfriend," I said jokingly. "Relax, bro. I'm just being nice." "She's heard a lot about you," I added. "All good things, I hope." "Mostly," I smirked. "Wow, betrayal already?" Sarah laughed. "You two are funny." "You'll get used to it," I said. "I like this," she replied. "It feels real." Because it is, I said. Soon, the three of us spent a lot of time together. "You're lucky," Armin told me one night. "I know. She's different." "She is." "Don't mess it up." "I won't." "Good." But sometimes I notice something in his tone. "You're spending a lot of time with her," he said once. "Yeah, she's my girlfriend." "I know. Just saying." "What do you mean?" "Nothing." "Forget it." "No, tell me." "I just miss hanging out like before." "We still do." "Not the same." "It will be. Trust me." "Yeah, trust," he muttered. "What was that?" "Nothing, bro." I ignored it. Zane, one of our mutual friends, wasn't as blind as me. "Be careful with Armin," he told me. "What do you mean?" "I don't know. Something feels off. He's my brother. Blood makes you brothers. Not words. He's more than that. Just don't trust too easily." "I trust him with my life." "That's what worries me." "You're overthinking." "Maybe. I know him." "I hope you do." Even Sarah said something similar once. "Armin looks at you strangely sometimes," she said. "Strangely how?" "I don't know, like he's measuring you." "That makes no sense." "Maybe I'm wrong." "You are. You're very protective of him." "Because he deserves it." "I'm not saying he doesn't." "Then what are you saying?" "Nothing." "Forget it." "I will." But I didn't forget completely. There were moments. Small, quiet moments. Like when I showed him our growing profits. "That's a lot," he said. "We earned it together." "Yeah, together." "You don't sound happy." "I am." Then smile. He forced one. "See? Better." Or when Sarah laughed at something I said. "You've changed," he told me later. "Ow, you used to laugh with me like that." "I still do." "Not the same. You're imagining things." "Maybe." But I kept choosing trust. One night, we sat on the rooftop, just like old times. Remember the cafeteria? I asked. How could I forget? You gave me food. Best investment I ever made. I laughed. Yeah. Look at you now. Look at us. Yes. I raised my hand. You and me, bro. Always. He looked at it for a second, then smiled and bumped his fist against mine. Always, he said. I believed him. I started noticing it in small ways, the kind you almost ignore because you don't want to believe they matter. Why are you so quiet these days? I asked Armin one evening while we sat in the office. I'm working, he replied without looking at me. You've always worked and talked. Maybe I'm changing. That doesn't sound like you. People change, he said flatly. I forced a laugh. Not you. He didn't laugh back. That silence stayed with me longer than it should have. Later that night, Sarah sat next to me, scrolling through her phone. You're thinking about him again, she said. I'm not. You are. Okay, maybe a little. Something feels off about him, she said softly. I sighed. You too. What do you mean, me too? Zane said something similar. And you ignored him? Of course I did. Why? Because Armin isn't like that. She looked at me carefully. You trust him a lot. He's my brother. You say that like it makes him perfect. It doesn't make him perfect. It makes him loyal. Those aren't the same things. I shook my head. You're overthinking. Or maybe you're underthinking. I know him, Sarah. Do you? Her question lingered longer than I liked. The next day, Zane showed up at the office. Business looks good, he said, looking around. It's growing, I replied. And Armin? What about him? He seems different. You two now. I sighed. I'm just saying what I see. You trust him too much, Zane said. He's my brother. I replied immediately. Yeah, you keep saying that. Because it's true. Truth doesn't protect you from reality. What reality? The one where people change when money gets involved. That's not him. Are you sure? Yes. Completely sure? I hesitated for a second, then said, yes. Zane nodded slowly. I hope you're right. I am. I've seen friendships break over less. This one won't. All right, he said, raising his hands. I'm just warning you. I don't need a warning. Everyone thinks that. Until they do. I didn't reply. Instead, I walked over to Armin, who was busy on his laptop. Zane thinks you've changed, I said directly. Armin didn't look up. Zane talks too much. That's what I said. Good. Then stop listening to him. I don't. Then why bring it up? I just wanted to check on you. I'm fine. You don't seem fine. He finally looked at me. What do you want me to say? Nothing. Just don't shut me out. I'm not shutting you out. It feels like it. That's your feeling, not my action. Why are you talking like that? Like what? Cole, I'm just being real. You were never like this before. Maybe you didn't notice before. That hit harder than I expected. Did I do something? I asked quietly. He leaned back. No. Then what is it? Nothing, bro. Stop overthinking. I'm not overthinking. You are. Then explain it to me. There's nothing to explain. I stared at him, waiting for more, but he went back to his screen. That conversation didn't sit right with me. A few days later, I walked into the office earlier than usual. Sarah was already there. You're early, I said. So are you, she smiled. Where's Armin? He stepped out. Together? No, I came alone. Oh, she studied my face. Why do you sound like that? Like what? Suspicious. I'm not suspicious. You are. I just asked a question, and I answered it. Okay. She stepped closer. Do you not trust me? I do. Then what's this? Nothing. Say it. I just feel like you and Armin have been talking a lot. We all talk a lot. Sometimes it's just you two. She laughed lightly. You're jealous. I'm not jealous. Then what? I don't know. You're being weird, she said. Maybe. There's nothing going on. I didn't say there was. You're thinking it. I'm just confused. She shook her head. You need to relax. Maybe I do. Later that day, Armin walked in. Where were you? I asked. Out. Doing what? Why are you interrogating me? I'm not. I just asked. You don't usually ask like that. Like what? Like you don't trust me. I trust you. Then act like it. I am. Doesn't feel like it. Then what do you want from me? Nothing. Just don't question everything I do. I wasn't. You were. We stared at each other in silence. Finally, I looked away. Forget it. Yeah, he said. Forget it. But I couldn't. Things kept feeling off. One evening, I came back late to grab some files I had forgotten. The office lights were dim, but not off. I paused when I heard voices inside. He doesn't suspect anything, Sarah's voice said. My heart skipped. Of course he doesn't, Armin replied. He trusts me too much. I froze outside the door. What if he finds out? She asked. He won't, Armin said calmly. You're sure? I know him. There was a pause. You're playing a dangerous game, Sarah whispered. I always win, he replied. I leaned closer, trying to hear more, but a chair moved loudly inside. Did you hear something? Sarah said. No, Armin replied. You're just nervous. Maybe. Relax. I stepped back quickly, my heart racing. I didn't know what I had just heard. But for the first time, doubt didn't feel like imagination. It felt real. I walked into the office early, trying to shake off the uneasiness that had been building inside me for days. Let's just work, I muttered to myself. I opened my laptop and pulled up the financial records. Wait, what? Numbers didn't match. This isn't right, I whispered. I refreshed the file. Same result. Where did this money go? My chest tightened as I checked another account. No. Large amounts were missing. This has to be a mistake. I grabbed my phone and called Armin. Where are you? I asked as soon as he picked up. Relax. Bro, good morning to you too. Where are you? I'm on my way. What? Just come to the office. Now. You sound serious. I am. I'll be there. I ended the call and stared at the screen. This can't be him, I said under my breath. But deep down, I already knew. A few minutes later, the door opened. All right, what's going on? Armin said casually. I turned the laptop toward him. Explain this. He glanced at it, then looked back at me. What about it? Don't play dumb. The money is missing. So, I repeated, my voice shaking. Tell me this isn't you. He didn't answer. Say something, I demanded. He leaned back in his chair. It's me. The words hit harder than anything I had ever heard. No, you're joking. I'm not. Tell me you're joking, I said again. I'm not, he repeated calmly. Why? My voice broke. Why would you do this? Because I could. That's not an answer. It is. I stepped closer. We built this together. Did we? What does that mean? You were always the face. The one people praised. That doesn't matter. It mattered to me. So you steal from me? I took what I deserved. You deserved honesty. I deserved more than what you gave me. I gave you everything. You gave me leftovers, he snapped. That's not true. It is from where I'm standing. I shook my head, trying to process it. This isn't you. It is me, he said quietly. You just never saw it. Because I trusted you. That was your mistake. His words cut deep. Before I could respond, the door opened again. Sarah walked in. What's going on? She asked. I turned to her. Perfect timing. She looked between us. Why are you both like this? Ask him, I said. She looked at Armin. What happened? He found out. Armin said simply. Found out what? She asked, but her voice already sounded tense. I stepped toward her. The money is gone. Her eyes flickered. What? And he admitted it. She stayed silent. I stared at her. Say something. She looked down. Say something, Sarah. She took a deep breath. It's not that simple. It's very simple, I snapped. He stole from me. From us. Armin corrected. Don't twist it. Sarah stepped forward. Listen to me. No, you listen to me, I said. Did you know about this? She hesitated. Did you know? I repeated. Yes, she said softly. That one word shattered something inside me. You knew. I whispered. It wasn't supposed to happen like this, she said. How was it supposed to happen? We were going to tell you. When? After everything was gone? It's not like that. Then what is it like? I demanded. She looked at Armin, then back at me. There's more, she said. My stomach dropped. What more? She closed her eyes for a second. I've been seeing him. The room went silent. What? I said, barely able to breathe. For a while now, she added. I laughed weakly. You're lying. I'm not. Tell me you're lying. I can't. I looked at Armin. Say something. He didn't. You too. I asked. He shrugged. It happened. It happened. I repeated. Like it's nothing. You were too blind to see it, Sarah said coldly. I stared at her, unable to recognize the person in front of me. Blind, I said. I trusted you. You trusted too easily, she replied. So that's my fault? I didn't say that. You just did. I turned to Armin again. How long? A few months. A few months, I repeated. All those nights, all those talks, my voice cracked. You were with him? She didn't answer. That's your answer, I said bitterly. I felt like the ground beneath me was gone. You both planned this? I asked. We didn't plan it, Armin said. It just happened. Stop saying that, I snapped. Nothing just happens like this. You wouldn't understand, he replied. Then make me understand. I deserve more, he said. You had everything. I worked for everything. And I helped you. Yes. And I trusted you with it. And you still acted like it was yours. Because it was ours. I shouted. Not the way I saw it. I looked at Sarah. And you. She crossed her arms. I got tired. Tired of what? Of you being perfect all the time. I'm not perfect. You acted like you were. I never did. You did without realizing. So you betray me instead of talking to me. It's not that simple. It is that simple, I said. You chose him. She didn't deny it. That hurt more than anything. I stepped back, my chest tight. This is a joke, I said quietly. It's not, Armin replied. It has to be. It's not. I looked around the office, the place we built, the place that meant everything. It's all gone, I whispered. No, Armin said. It's just changed. For you, I said. Not for me. I picked up my keys slowly. Where are you going? Sarah asked. Away from both of you. Don't be dramatic, Armin said. I laughed bitterly. Dramatic? You'll be fine, he added. No, I said, shaking my head. I won't. I walked toward the door. This isn't the end, Armin called out. For me it is, I replied. I paused for a second, then said, I trusted you like a brother. He didn't respond. I looked at Sarah one last time. I loved you, I said. She looked away. That was enough. I walked out feeling empty. Not angry. Not even crying. Just broken. Everything I believed in, gone in a single moment. And for the first time in my life, I had nothing left to hold on to. I stopped going to the office after that day. What's the point? I said to myself, staring at the ceiling in my dark room. My phone kept ringing. Answer it, I whispered. I didn't. A message popped up from a client. Where are you? We need updates. I typed, then deleted it. What do I even say? Another message came. We're thinking of moving to another team. Of course you are, I muttered. I threw my phone aside. Days blurred together. Get up, I told myself one morning. I didn't move. You're not like this. I am now, I replied to myself. A knock on the door broke the silence. Go away, I said loudly. The knock came again. I said, go away. It's me, a calm voice said. I froze. Hassan, open the door. I'm not in the mood. Then I'll wait. I sighed and dragged myself to the door. What do you want? I asked, opening it slightly. He looked at me carefully. This is what you've become. Don't start. I haven't even started. I'm fine. You look like you haven't slept in days. I said I'm fine. He pushed the door open and walked in. Sit, he said. I'm already sitting. Then listen. I don't need advice. You need it more than ever. I looked away. They took everything. No, he said. They revealed everything. That doesn't make sense. It will. I trusted them, I said quietly. And they broke it. What? That's the wrong question. Then what's the right one? What are you going to do now? I don't know. Yes, you do. You're just afraid to say it. I'm tired. You're broken, he corrected. Same thing. No. Broken can be rebuilt. Tired just gives up. I stayed silent. You can stay broken or rebuild stronger, he said. I laughed bitterly. Stronger? After this? Yes. Ow. By deciding. Deciding what? Who you are without them. I leaned back. I don't even know who I am anymore. Good, he said. That means you can choose again. I don't want revenge. Then don't take it. I don't want to forgive them either. Then don't. So what do? Move forward. It's not that simple. It never is. I rub my face. Everything is gone. Is it? My business, my reputation. Those can be rebuilt. My trust. That's your responsibility now. I looked at him. Why did they do this to me? He didn't answer immediately. Say something. I insisted. They were weak, he said finally. And I wasn't. You were blind. That's not better. It's fixable. I let out a long breath. They're still out there, I said, living like nothing happened. Are they? I heard things. Like what? They're running a business. Hassan raised an eyebrow. Using your ideas? Yes. And how do you feel about that? Angry, I admitted. And empty. Good, good. Anger can be fuel. I don't want to become like them. Then don't. Use it differently. Ow! Build something better. I don't have anything left. You have your mind. And that's enough. It's everything. I stood up slowly. What if I fail again? I asked. Then you fail on your own terms. That doesn't sound comforting. It's honest. I walked to the window and looked outside. They're using my ideas, I said again. Yes. They're living off what I created. Yes. And I'm here doing nothing. Exactly. I turned to him. That's not right. No, it's not. I can't just let them win. Then don't. I don't want revenge. Then don't call it that. Then what is it? Reclaiming yourself. I stayed quiet for a moment. I don't trust anyone anymore, I said. Good, he replied. Good. Trust should be earned, not given. I gave it too easily. Now you won't. I nodded slowly. What if I become cold? I asked. Then balance it. Ow! By choosing who deserves your warmth. I exhaled deeply. I feel different, I said. You are different. I don't like it. You will. I picked up my phone from the table. What are you doing? He asked. Starting again. That fast. I can't stay like this. He smiled slightly. That's the fire. I'm not doing this for revenge, I said. I know. I'm doing this for me. That's the only reason that matters. I opened a blank file and stared at it. This feels strange, I admitted. It's supposed to. I won't trust easily again. Good. I won't ignore signs again. Better. I won't be blind again. Best. I looked at him. But I won't lose myself either. That's the balance. I nodded. They took a lot from me, I said. But not everything, he replied. I stared at the screen, my fingers finally moving. This time, I whispered, I do it smarter. This time, he said, you do it stronger. And for the first time since everything broke, I felt something shift inside me. Not pain, not anger, purpose. I didn't announce my return. I'm not ready for noise, I told Hassan as we sat in a small cafe. Good, he said. Silence builds stronger foundations. I just want to work. Then work. That same day, he introduced me to Aisha. This is the guy I told you about, Hassan said. Aisha looked at me carefully. You look tired. I've been through a lot, I replied. I don't care about that, she said calmly. I care about what you can do now. I nodded. Fair enough. So, she continued, can you build something from nothing again? Yes. Without emotional mistakes this time? I paused, then said, yes. She crossed her arms. Then we can work together. That's it, I asked. That's it. You trust me that quickly? I don't trust you, she replied. I trust results. I smiled slightly. I like that. Good, she said. Because I don't deal with excuses. We started small. This place is worse than your old office, Aisha said, looking around the tiny workspace. I've worked in worse, I replied. Same, she said. So no complaints. No complaints. Hassan stood near the door. I'll leave you two to figure things out. Don't disappear, I said. I won't, he replied. But this is your fight now. After he left, Aisha looked at me. Rules, she said. Go ahead. No blind trust. Agreed. No emotional decisions. Agreed. And no past baggage affecting present work. I hesitated. Can you do that? She asked. I'll try. Don't try. Do it. I will. Days turned into weeks. Send that proposal, Aisha said. It's already sent. Follow up. Done. Good. We worked late nights, but this time felt different. You're more focused than I expected, she said one night. I learned the hard way. I can see that. I don't make the same mistake twice. Good, she replied. One evening, my phone buzzed with a message from Zane. You're back in business? He texted. Quietly, I replied. Smart. Any news? I asked. About them? Yes. They're struggling. I paused before replying. How bad? Clients leaving. Payments delayed. I showed the message to Aisha. What do you think? I asked. I think it was expected, she said. Why? Because shortcuts don't last. They're using my ideas. Without your discipline. That's the difference. Exactly. I leaned back. I'm not chasing revenge. She looked at me. Good. I'm building something better. That's even better. But I hesitated. But what? She asked. I still want justice. She didn't react immediately. That's human, she said finally. I don't want it to control me. Then don't let it. It's not easy. It's not supposed to be. I nodded slowly. Focus on what you're creating, she added. I am. And let everything else fall into place. I hope it does. It will, she said confidently. Weeks later, we landed our first big client. This is huge, I said. Don't celebrate yet, Aisha replied. Deliver first. You never get excited, do you? I do. Internally. I laughed. You're different. So are you. Ow. You don't react emotionally anymore. I still feel everything. But you control it. I have to. That's growth. I looked at her. You really believe in this? I believe in systems, not people. And I'm part of the system? For now. That's reassuring, I said sarcastically. She smirked slightly. More. I will. Another message came from Zane. They lost another client, he wrote. I stared at the screen. Say something, Aisha said. They're falling apart. And I feel something. Relief. A little. Guilt. Maybe. Anger. Still there. She nodded. That's normal. I thought I'd feel happier. You're not done yet. Done with what? Becoming who you're supposed to be. I thought about that. I don't want to be like them, I said. You're not. I could have been. But you're not. That matters. It does. Time passed, and our business kept growing. We're stable now, I said one evening. Not just stable, Aisha replied. We're competitive. That fast. We work for it. I smiled. Feels different this time. Because you're different. I don't trust easily anymore. Good. I don't ignore red flags. Better. And I don't depend on anyone blindly. Best. I looked at her. Including you. She nodded. As it should be. Another message from Zane popped up. They're in serious trouble now. I didn't reply immediately. You want to go see them? Aisha asked. No. Why not? I don't need to. Good answer. I put my phone down. I'm not that broken guy anymore, I said. No, you're not. I don't need revenge to feel strong. Exactly. But I won't forget what they did. You shouldn't. I stood up and looked around our office. This is mine, I said quietly. This is yours, she corrected. Yes, I nodded. Ours. She extended her hand slightly. Partnership. I shook it. Partnership. As I looked at everything we built, I realized something important. I wasn't chasing the past anymore. I was building a future. And this time, no one was going to take it from me. I didn't go looking for them. They'll come to you, Aisha said one evening. I'm not waiting, I replied. You don't have to. Life does that work. A few days later, Zane called me. You heard? He asked. Heard what? It's over for them. How bad? Really bad. Accounts frozen. Clients gone. I stayed silent. You okay? He asked. I don't know what I feel, I admitted. Come see it yourself. I don't need to. Maybe you do. I ended the call without answering. Later that night, I stepped out for some air. Just breathe, I told myself. Funny seeing you here. I froze at the voice. I turned slowly. Armin stood a few steps away. You look different, he said. So do you. He laughed weakly. Yeah. What do you want? I asked. To talk. I don't. Just 5 minutes. I hesitated, then nodded. 5. We sat across from each other in silence for a moment. You've been doing well, he said. I've been working. I can see that. And you? He looked down. You already know. Say it. It's falling apart. What? My decisions. Be honest. My greed, he admitted. I watched him carefully. I made a mistake, he said. The words felt heavy, but not enough. A mistake, I repeated. That's what you call it. I didn't think it would end like this. You didn't think at all. You're right. I didn't expect that answer. I thought I deserved more, he continued. And now I realize I had everything. You had loyalty, I said. You threw it away. I know. You had trust. I know. You had me. His voice dropped. I know. For the first time, I saw something real in his eyes. Not arrogance. Not pride. Just regret. What do you want from me? I asked. Nothing, he said. I just needed to say it. Why? Because it's eating me alive. I leaned back. That's not my problem. I'm not asking you to fix it. Good. I just wanted you to hear it. I heard it. And And it doesn't change anything. He nodded slowly. I figured. You chose this. I did. And now you live with it. I am. We sat in silence again. You look strong, he said after a moment. I had to become that. I broke you. You tried. He looked at me. You're better without me. I'm better without betrayal. That's fair. I stood up. Time's up. Wait, he said. I stopped. I'm sorry, he said quietly. I didn't respond. Not because I didn't hear him. Because I didn't need to. I walked away. My chest felt lighter, but not in the way I expected. The next day, I got a message. From Sarah. Can we talk? I stared at it for a long time. Why now? I muttered. Another message came. Please. I almost ignored it. But something inside me said, finish this. We met at a quiet place. She looked different. Not the confident person I remembered. You came, she said softly. Say what you need to say. She nodded. I didn't realize your worth. I exhaled slowly. That's how you start? I don't know how to start. Try honesty. I was selfish, she said. I thought I wanted something else. And I was wrong. That's it. No, she continued. I hurt you. Yes, you did. I didn't understand what I had. You didn't try to. I thought you'd always be there. That was your first mistake. Tears filled her eyes. I know. What do you want from me? I asked. I don't know, she admitted. Maybe forgiveness. I shook my head. You're asking the wrong person. Why? Because I'm not holding anything anymore. She looked confused. What does that mean? It means I'm not angry. That's good, right? It means I moved on. Her face fell. So there's nothing left? There hasn't been for a long time. I regret everything, she whispered. I believe you. Then is there a chance? No. The answer came easily. Why? She asked. Because trust isn't something you rebuild with words. I can try. I'm not interested in trying again. She wiped her tears. You've changed. Yes. You're cold now. No, I said calmly. I'm clear. That hurts. It should. She looked down. I lost everything. I paused, then said, You made that choice. I know. Silence filled the space between us. I thought I'd feel better after saying this, she admitted. You won't. Why not? Because this isn't about me anymore. Then what is it about? You living with your decisions. She nodded slowly. I stood up. This is the last time we talk, I said. Wait, she said. I stopped. I'm sorry, she whispered. I looked at her for a second. I know, I said, and then I walked away. As I stepped outside, I took a deep breath. They already lost everything, I said to myself. I felt no anger, no desire to hurt them. I don't need revenge. For the first time, I understood something clearly. Karma had already done its job, and I was finally free. I stood in my new office, looking around quietly. Feels different, doesn't it? Aisha said behind me. Yeah, I replied. It feels earned. She walked beside me. You built this from nothing again. Not nothing, I said. From lessons. That's better, she smiled. I leaned against the table. I used to think success was about reaching somewhere. And now, she asked. Now I think it's about becoming someone. She nodded. You've changed. I had to, for the better. I hope so. You're calmer, she said. I'm clearer. You trust differently too. I trust slowly, I replied. That's not a bad thing. It's not. She looked at me carefully. Do you still think about them? Sometimes. With anger? No. With regret? No. Then what? With understanding. That's growth, she said. I took a deep breath. They broke me, and you rebuilt yourself. Stronger, smarter, more careful. She smiled slightly. That's a dangerous combination. Only for the wrong people. And for the right ones? It's protection. She nodded. Good answer. I picked up my phone and looked at a message. Who is it? She asked. Armin. Her expression didn't change. What does he want? To meet. And you? I think it's time. You're sure? Yes. Then go, she said. Finish it. I nodded. When I saw him again, it didn't feel the same. No anger. No tension. Just distance. You came, he said. I said I would. He looked around. Nice place. It's not about the place. I know. We stood there for a moment. You look different, he said. So do you. He smiled faintly. Life does that. It does. He took a deep breath. I won't waste your time. Good. I've said sorry before. You have. And I know it doesn't fix anything. It doesn't. But I still mean it. I nodded slightly. I believe you. He looked surprised. You do? Yes. But it doesn't change anything. I understand. Silence settled between us. I trusted you like a brother, I said calmly. His eyes dropped. You broke that. I know. And for a long time I thought that loss defined me. He looked up. And now I know it didn't. He stayed quiet. I'm not that man anymore, I continued. I can see that. I don't carry anger. You don't. No. I deserve it. Maybe, I said. But I don't need it. He exhaled slowly. You moved on. Yes. And I'm still stuck. That's your journey. I wish I could go back. You can't. I know. You made your choice. And I live with it every day. I studied his face. You regret it, I said. Every second. That's enough. He frowned slightly. Enough. You don't need my punishment. I don't. No. You already have your own. He nodded slowly. I don't hate you, I said. That almost hurts more. It's not meant to hurt. It just shows how far you've gone. I gave a small nod. I lost you, he said. Yes. And I can't fix that. No, you can't. He looked down again. I hope you find peace, I added. He looked up, surprised. After everything? Yes. Why? Because holding pain doesn't help anyone. He let out a weak breath. You're a better man than me. No, I said. I just learned the hard way. We stood there one last time. This is goodbye, I said. I figured. Take care of yourself. You too. I turned and started walking away. Wait, he called out. I stopped, but didn't turn. Thank you, he said. For what? For everything you gave me, even if I didn't deserve it. I paused for a moment. Learn from it, I said. I will. Then I walked away. Not fast, not slow, just steady. When I got back, Aisha was waiting. Done, she asked. Done. How do you feel? Light. No anger. None. No regret. None. She smiled. That's rare. It took everything to get here. And now I move forward. She nodded. Good. I looked around the office again. This is my life now, I said. And it's a good one. It is. I turned to her. Thank you. For what? For being part of this. I earned that spot, she said. You did. We shared a quiet moment. I used to think losing them was the end, I said. And now, I took a deep breath. Losing them didn't destroy me. It revealed who I truly am. She smiled. And for the first time, I believed it completely.